Last session, actually, not much happened last session. Um, there was a parade, and then Junia completely and single-handedly. Well, actually, it wasn't single-handedly. Um,
The GM and
but
Junia.
basically, there was a schism in the party between Junia, Tariq versus Graham, Pierre, and Roke, and then eventually Graham switched sides after Junia convinced him. And in the end, the party decided to support Naren because Pierre wasn't allowed to decide, and neither was Roke. Um, any good democracy just like doesn't let the dissenters vote. Um,
Or even show up.
um, so yeah, Junia spoke as the representative of the party of the prophecy, and spoke in favor of Naren, and sort of aided, attached the legitimacy of the prophecy to the legitimacy of Naren as the Duke of the Greenwood and Lord of Penright. And also, Junia got Duke Gilliard's agent, or at least one of his agents, in Naren's court killed. And the guards are no longer surveilling the party. And it seems like Naren's pretty chill with you guys now because you guys did everything that he asked of you.
We've completed phase 1
Um,
of his 9-phase plan.
Yeah, I've actually been sitting here just trembling, like, how do I tell them that I forgot that there were 9 more tabs on the Google Doc? I forgot that we're actually just through part 1 of 9 of the
Not done in
Penright.
Penright, yeah.
They're part 1 of 9.
Part 2 is when the aliens show up. So,
Illegal glory?
Illegal aliens that eat the cat and the dogs? Whoa.
oh no, Ivan. The guards, okay. Roque comforted Pierre, and Pierre visited the graves of his family. That's just in the recap. Because, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the only other thing that happened. Yeah, not much happened last session. It wasn't really a busy or impactful or major session. Any questions or comments?
If we don't get it a Penright today, I might kill myself.
Yeah,
Same.
I'm about to have like a generational crash out if we don't leave Penright today.
Yeah, same for me.
Remember, guys, we're gonna get out of Penright by the end of June.
It's almost the end of July. Don't
No,
kid
wait,
yourself.
It's only a week in July.
No, man, we're cooked.
Yeah, I'll be happy if we get to the Western Zephyr. You guys are leaving your rooms at 7 in the morning on July 25th, the 55th day of your journey. Can we just quickly reflect? You guys entered Penright July 14th.
Oh,
And then 11 days.
You know how many times
campaign.
in real life?
In real life, it's been over a year. You know, it's been over a year and it's been less than 2 weeks in the campaign.
And we lost 2 players since then.
So you guys make your way into the breakfast hall. You're all kind of wondering, like, oh, where's Pierre? After a few minutes, you've all gathered your food and sat down. Pierre shows up a bit late. And he collects his food as well and makes his way to your table and joins you all. What would you all like to say?
Pierre pretty much only makes eye contact with Roke. Junia, if you're even paying attention to Pierre, he doesn't look at you.
fair. I think Junior will just fucking lock in on the food. Like, not really look around.
Yeah, I'm focused on this grapefruit, putting a spoon in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's like some sugar you can put on it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nope, I'm eating that shit raw.
as you guys are eating in an uncomfortable silence, a courtier makes his way to you all and stands before the table and gets your attention and speaks to you all and says, your new rooms were finished last night and are ready. Whenever you're finished eating here, or actually, in a few hours, I'll meet you all at your rooms when you're ready to depart. I mean, yeah, you guys don't have anything to pack. You're just gonna say pack your things, but you guys don't have anything. Um, when you're ready to depart, I can lead you to your new arrangements, and you can settle in. And the Duke will be has arranged for you to meet him in the like throne hall for later in the evening after you settled in to discuss your departure.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very much.
yeah, the courtier leaves and exits the room.
Yahoo! Finally, we get our
Sometimes-
shit back.
Yeah. Sometimes when Gurps is just starting, I have to remember that I'm not reading a book and I actually have to respond.
Yeah. Yeah, same for me.
Yeah.
Just like I'm so invested, I'm just like,
Yeah, someone
part of
next
that.
bit. Oh.
Part of that, yeah. You gotta get in a groove every time.
Like,
It's just like-
you guys are ready. I'll lead you to your rooms, and there's just like a bunch of blank stares.
Our
Oh,
eyes
I'd
are
love
hollow.
that. Thank you very much. Actually, I think I'm done right now. I'd love to check it out.
In
Yeah.
a couple hours, we'll all depart from the rooms together.
Okay.
Junia, we have all of us here together today. Let's try not to change that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No, I think you guys should split up to exponentially slow everything down.
True.
You-
So you guys finish eating. You return to your rooms in silence, and after an hour or two of silence, a knock comes at your doors, and you hear the same voice calling out and saying, "Your new rooms are ready and prepared." And you're all led higher up and the more upper levels of the keep, and let out to the exterior into these nicer rooms. And inside, you see the floors are softer and more exquisite type of wood. And there are now windows with bright natural light shining in, illuminating the room. These open windows with little like stone columns holding up the wall. And the beds are twice as large as the one in your previous room, as the ones in your previous rooms. You have a full wardrobe and closet and chest at the foot of the bed, and your desks are twice as large, and the chair is better cushioned. And you even see on your desks are little baskets with assortments of fruits and vegetables and cheeses. And there's some amount of spiced honey and as well as like a flagon of water and a flagon of wine available. Junior roll alcoholism.
You got this, girl.
All right, I rolled a 4.
And the room is
Four.
also just a much larger. You would estimate 3 to 4 times as large as the room you were in before. Much more spacious. There's a nice red cloth carpet. And the covers on the bed seem thicker and softer, and the pillows are the same, and even like the bed frames are of much higher quality, with little designs engraved into the wood, and sort of like very thin silk veils covering the bed with draped over the bed frame.
Do we already have access to our rooms?
Yes, you've been led inside.
Can I look to see if our stuff is there?
Yes.
I might have missed that.
All items that you had previously that were confiscated are in these rooms, neatly piled beneath the windows.
Everything?
I believe everything.
Okay, just making sure.
Unless there's like something
It is indeed
odd in your inventory.
everything.
Like unless you have like a letter that's like, I hate Naren or something.
Assuming that isn't everything, Roke's going to go and find his rapier and hold it up and inspect it. And you could see the look on his face is not so similar as to someone who is receiving alcohol after being banned from it for a long time. He is very unfocused and he has a very strange smile on his face.
Pierre, if left to his own devices, will read the writings of Madhari until it is time to meet Naren.
We got through every part of that book, right? Like the parts that I've written.
The parts that gave bonuses.
Yeah.
Or I haven't read some of them.
So, yes. Would anybody else like to do anything?
Not particularly for
Okay.
me.
Some hours pass, and you all snack on the foods that were provided in your room for lunch, and a little after noon, about half an hour after noon, some knocks come at your doors, and a courtier summons you all and informs you that Naren is ready to meet with you in his meeting hall, and gathers the five of you, and I always forget that Graham's here, and leads you all back down to the first floor of the castle, into the meeting hall, different from the feast hall, with Naren's throne. You see Naren sat upon the high chair at the end of the hall, Florin at his side at the bottom of the seat, as well as a few other guards surrounding the perimeter of the room. You see, oh god, I'm trying to remember her name. The
Carmen?
noble lady
Is it a recap?
Tala of House Faring. Sat with her own guard regiment further in the back of the room, in their own assembled seats. Her and some courtiers and some guards, as well as her young daughter, who has now been betrothed to Naren. And yes, you all enter and approach the seat. Are you all going? Is anyone going to bow or kneel? Yes, Pierre.
Pierre's gonna kneel.
Junior also will.
Upon seeing the other two kneel, I will also kneel.
Graham kneels as well. I imagine Tariq, seeing that everyone else is doing this, follows the custom. You all kneel before the Duke before he says, "Rise," and you all stand and looks before you and says, "This by the way, this list has already been submitted to him. Yes."
Yes, I mean we gave it to some dude.
Yeah. That's what I'm remembering. Yeah.
I think we gave it to Arthur Prio.
Hey, Arthur.
The party's request. So, Naren looks at you all and says, "Me and my council have looked over your list of requests and have found that everything is quite agreeable and within my reach. Everything is it's a quite reasonable request. However, we plan on sending you with more armed guards than requested. Is there any particular reason? Actually, no, he doesn't ask that. He simply says, we're going to be sending you with more armed guards than requested. Expect a regiment of somewhere between closer to 30 armed guards, all mounted, of course, as you will be joined by the noble Arthur Prio as a diplomat to the west. And you also notice as he's speaking that the room is completely empty except for him and the noble lady, his future wife, his guards, and the five of you. Nobody. This is a very private meeting in the meeting hall. Arthur shall be sent as a diplomat to negotiate and inform the Duke, the Steward of the West. Do the five of you intend on stopping at Cario as well and meeting with the Steward?
Let me look at the map real quick. It's been a while.
The planned route is to follow the main road through the western woods and head straight west to Cario to meet.
My mom's calling me. Be right back.
With Steward Adam Weller.
I have to be right back. I'm grabbing food.
Okay.
Someone take over for talking.
It's not gonna be Pierre. You guys, one of you guys have to.
Eric, you know the West the best. You chose.
Yeah, Tariq, go.
What do you mean Tariq knows the West?
What the? I don't know, dude. Fucking it's Tariq now.
You know who knows the West the best? Junio.
Junia.
Junior's from the West.
You were depending on Junia.
I'm back. My bad. Alright.
The party has
Blood
elected
warning.
you're the only one to speak on this matter.
Okay.
I never expected Junia to become, in any sense, the leader. Of
This
the
was
Never-
my goal from all
Never did
along.
I. Never the fuck did I. Okay, so am I supposed to talk now?
Yes,
Okay.
you know
Okay,
the
I'm gonna-
West the best.
Mini- Yeah, I know. I was. I was gonna ask. Is Tariq here?
I'm here. Yes.
All right, Tariq. To go across the western wall, are we? Which region? I show him the map because I know we have a map somewhere, right? Of his laundry. Yeah.
Does
I
anyone?
would assume that. I
Do
would
we not
assume
have
that
a map?
Naren would have one
Oh, true.
because we're
But
in.
anyway,
Was on him? No.
okay. No, anyway, it doesn't matter. Tariq,
Yes.
about how did you cross the western wall?
So I actually
Where-
have this. I have climbing gear that I lost on the way to meeting you guys for the first time. Essentially,
Is there a specific area we're supposed to climb from?
I think it was from the more southern side of the wall. That's the easiest, most least jagged. No. Okay, it's the north side.
It's the middle.
It's the middle. Yes, we're going through the middle. I went through the
All
middle.
right.
That's the best place to go to.
I was gonna say, I was like, that's gonna add so many fucking weeks to travel.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. And yes, we'll
the middle.
we'll,
Yes.
The middle.
we'll head through Cario as well. We'll make a stop there as we pass.
He asked specifically,
to-
are we meeting, or do we plan to meet the steward of Weller
Oh.
in Cario?
Oh.
Like, are we stopping for a long
Do you plan
time?
to stop at Cario or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be really funny if you guys like, yeah, we're gonna stop there, but we don't want to see the steward. Like,
Okay, fuck. Okay. My bad.
He was.
Sorry.
I imagine this was like, do you want to talk to him, or do you guys send it?
We've spent a lot of time here. Depending on the travel time, or if anything, what's the word? I keep forgetting English. Why do you have to choose me? If no hiccups arise as we travel over there, perhaps we will go meet the steward. But if issues arise on the way there, we may have to simply walk past said Cario.
very well. My men will not be able to join you past Cario unless you spend some time there, as they will be resting in Cario as well when meeting with the steward.
Alrighty.
We should note
Perfect.
that somewhere, so that in 3 years when we finally get to Cario, we can remember.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
we're all 24 and we have fucking one of us is a kid.
And the Winds of Winter, George Martin just said he's actually 50% done now, not 75% done.
Guys, I had to remove a few brand chapters. I've started up again.
A few branch chapters equals like 600 pages.
Yes.
He's like, I decided no time travel. It was too much. Okay, Naren says that the party will have to continue without his men if they do not stop in Cario.
Which honestly sounds ideal. They're not gonna make it to the Western Wall, man. They're gonna.
Yeah.
The GM would never let that happen.
Hey, I'm a flexible guy.
No, you're not.
I let you guys leave that town with
Corbin?
No, the wagon driver.
Terry
Oh,
Waltbringer?
fuck, not that guy.
Waltbringer.
Terry
Oh,
fucking
no.
Waltbringer, the man who was eaten by a monster.
I remember that one. That was so good, but so sad.
Then we got attacked by pirates, land pirates.
Land
If
pirates.
you guys bring that like disabled child with you out of honor, and you guys were thinking about that. Like, I was
No,
fine with
no
that.
one was
You guys
thinking
really slowed
about it.
yourselves
I'm
down.
pretty sure it was just Susie and Luke that were just like, maybe we should
Yeah.
leave.
Like, you guys are never getting to the west. You can't walk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because he killed his entire family and then have him almost commit suicide. All on session. No fucking warnings whatsoever. Anyway.
Sometime.
Jack.
Mhm.
Out of character. Would you like me to request now that we have the things to make maps, or are we just adding?
It's
that to
on
us?
the list.
Just add it.
Okay.
Naren looks you all and says, "It's my understanding that some of you have become quite close with one of my soldiers in particular, the archer Flay.
What? What are you laughing about?
Nothing. With my soldier Flay. I've spoken with him, and he has agreed to accompany you all west as well. I know some of you have gotten to know my guard Jarlin, but he's sadly too important, and most remain at court. Bro fucking storms out. Fuck this. Fucking. Everything should be prepared within the next 3 days to leave, as we assemble the necessary equipment and the necessary men, instruct them, like the wagons, the horses, the feed. So these will be your last days in the city, at least for a little while. Who knows what will happen?
Almost,
in the
but
future.
wonderful. Yeah, raises his hand.
Yeah, you need
My
to say
lord.
something if no one's saying something.
This is kind of set me out of character. I'm trying to get an idea. My theory was that Pierre was gonna be at the parade, and by assumption, he was gonna get his costume back. But since some fucking stranger wore it, and he doesn't have it right now, should I include it on the party request?
No, it's in your room.
Okay, cool.
It's been laid out in your room. It was actually laid out on your bed, on the bed sheets.
That's amazing. I'm gonna put that on.
You're just gonna sterilize it later.
I can't believe some random guy who we are never gonna know who it was wore Pierre's outfit and pretended to be him for a day.
I
That
really
is
wa-
easily one of the
that's-
strangest things has ever happened in any.
Yeah, when our podcast gets the fucking Awaken the God Emperor wiki page, in the fucking Pierre's subsection, there'll be a part for the random stranger who wore my outfit.
He never said a word. My favorite thing is that picturing him in the wagon with you guys after, just like staring at you guys silently, like.
And we're both wearing copies of the same outfits for some reason.
All right.
I'm really ready for the One Piece thing where they come back and there's a duplicate party So like we enter Cario and there's two parties there. They look exactly the same as us.
Which one's the real one? I'm trying to think if there's anything else Nary needs to tell you guys. He looks at you all. He says, "It's been a pleasure meeting you all and getting to know you all and housing you all here. I look forward to seeing you all in the future and hope you one day return to this fair city and to this keep, and hopefully you can prevent all of the bloodshed that may one day befall this fair city."
Takes a bow and says, "Give me a try. I need to."
Okay.
There's stuff in my mouth.
Roger.
Sorry. And she says, "The pleasure is all. What's the word? But I haven't
The
spoken
pleasure
English
is
much
all
yet.
mine. The pleasure
All
is all
ours? All ours. Ours. Yes.
Haha. Must be so hard to speak a second language.
Kill yourself."
Yeah, wait till you guys have to learn Westerling.
Yeah, and yeah, fucking everything's
just
translated
Spanish.
through Joey.
You all leave Naren's throne room. How would the party like to proceed?
Are you basically asking
must
us what do you
take
want to
3
do?
days.
Yeah, do you want to? You gonna ask us what do you want to do for the 3 days? Because I'm about to answer that.
3 days, next day, next minute, next second?
Okay. Over the next few days, Roke would like to go to different like staff members of the castle and ask for maps of anything relating to the Western Wall and the House Weller, and study them. He's going to study them for the next 3 days. He's going to take breaks for meals. He's also going to make sure that he has all his things packed, and he's going to assemble some parchment and pens from the materials requested from Naren so he could be ready.
Pierre?
I want to piggyback off that a little bit. Pierre's gonna be spending the next 3 days hunched over and studying his Madhari writing book. However, whenever Roke is studying, whether it be in the library or the room, he's gonna request that he can study his book with Roke.
Okay. I'll do that.
In the same
Okay.
presence, yeah.
Junior. Sorry.
Yeah, Ivan, Graham's going first.
Okay.
Graham is going. Graham is going to go finish making his
Yep.
halberd.
Yo, oh my God! Woo!
Yeah.
He can finish his over.
I hope he fails the roll so badly. Like his dog shouldn't have been back. He's like, "Hey, Naren, you got a spare halberd? Mine didn't turn out quite well."
Fucking
after, like,
he
working
hit
on it
someone
for a
with
week."
the halberd and it just snaps off completely.
Oh my God.
You good if I add 1 point into cartography?
Yeah.
Junior's gonna be spending time with all the fucking guards in the training fields and Flay, getting to know them.
Okay. And Tariq.
I am going to. I'm gonna find the highest point in town and see if I can like see the wall from here. I imagine
Oh,
I
you
can.
definitely can.
Yeah.
If you go to the maps channel,
Okay.
there's the most recent message is a grid map of the world that you guys are in.
Yeah.
Each grid is a 150 by 150 mile
Yeah.
square.
Oh, what do you know? Yeah, it's the other side of the map.
So yeah, you guys are in Penright. So the Western Wall is probably like at least 1,000 miles west. Well, maybe.
By
That's
the way,
pretty
you see where it's
Yeah.
Eastern Woods.
Yeah, it's about 1,000 miles.
Joe, you see where there's Eastern Woods? We start like in between, like close to in between that anyway.
We started at the Grey
Yeah.
Wolf
Oh, no,
Tavern.
Grey Wolf.
It says it.
But yeah, right. Grey Wolf Town to the right of it. Bro, we should have just gone left.
You
Just
know
ignore
what?
road. Just walk left. Don't care about monsters. We should just walk left, bro.
You guys survived the one month.
It's an IQ. It is an average.
So, knowing that you can't see the Western Wall from here, the mountains, what could Tariq do right now? This is a good question. This is definitely the hardest one. I mean, he could also help you guys study the maps of the Western Wall.
You could all, yeah.
I'll doing that. I think something.
In that time, he could also mention like some basic phrases, or maybe some like cultural, like locations.
I do want to mention Junia does go also spend time with all of them. It's just she also
Yeah, Graham
starts
doesn't.
to
Graham
get
leaves and
acquainted
says,
with
"I'll
the
be back in 3 days when we're leaving."
Wonderful.
Live players.
Thanks,
only.
Graham.
Stop doing that, Jack.
My IQ is 11, so it's a 2.
Man, remember how I used to be that quick to pass days in Gurps where we just fucking sit here and be like, all right, guys, what are you gonna do? And we all said the exact same thing, and like, all right, cool. Day passes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, we just pass the time. I don't think there's anything we really need. We can just kind of skip the Junia and Flay talking, unless there's anything you specifically want to ask Flay or talk to Flay about. But also, don't forget that he's coming, so you can ask him then too.
Yeah, I know. No, it's not just that. It's that I want to like our status with the guards was relatively low, so I want to like just interact with them and make them more comfortable with our existence.
It's fine now. Now that you're not being surveilled by the guards, and now that you're back on Naren's okay side.
That's the best side to
I
be.
can chill with you.
Wonderful. It's just building camaraderie is the best way to gain loyalty. That's all I'm saying.
Rapport.
Okay. The only other thing I can think of is there anything you guys would specifically like to ask Tariq about regarding the Westerlands and the Western Wall?
What would you like to know?
Okay, great. First,
So,
what is the official term for your villages?
All right, let me look through the document.
I have several questions. It might be good if both Jack and Joey are both looking at the document because I have several questions.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna butcher this. So my people, we live in Quabules.
Balls.
Quabules?
Okay, for Jack, if you could do this part, could you put the spelling of everything in general, and I'm gonna output it back on party. Okay, that's what I was gonna do.
No.
Oh, in general? Okay.
For a second, I thought that was
Even I can't spell it.
that was just that was just the capital of Afghanistan for a second, but it was just the same
It's
spelling.
Okay. The next question I have is like generally in Eslaundry, the custom for interacting with people is very like, well, it's what we would call normal. We go, hello, how are you, stuff like that. Is it the same? Do you have a different custom? Is there something that is different that you think we should know, like a phrase, and maybe a hand gesture, something or the other?
Let's see.
I'm putting poor fucking Joey through a loop.
Yeah. No.
Fine, he's learning for himself as well.
My people are known to simply greet people in that sort of way, but
The
the closest thing we have is a simple challenge to a duel.
The only potential significant thing is that if you want to... Oh god, where did Susie write it? Why is everything in like 3,000 documents? Okay, I actually don't know if it's written anywhere. You guys have seen Tariq do this in the past, actually. But if you want to give a great amount of respect or honor, you can do a Westerling salute, which you symbolically unsheath like a figurative sword, and I believe like cross it over your heart and then point to
Where you're
like what you're
dedicating
in
it.
service to, or what you're dedicating it to, or exactly. So in particular, you guys saw Tariq do this outside of Utah Car, saluting to the sun, and strangely, the Imperial Guards returned the salute. Still the coolest moment in the campaign.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay, next question. Is there any phrases or gestures we should avoid because people may take offense to it?
I'm control effing slur right now.
Yeah, we have a whole slur section, don't we?
God, is there?
If you want help, Joey, I can DM you stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what should we be avoiding in terms of our interactions with Westerling?
I can't wait to Westerling salute every Westerling I meet.
We have ways of disrespecting and people and making them feel certain ways, but it's just like any other language we have. It's very complex, many different ways to do it. It's hard to pinpoint
Okay.
just one.
How are I believe we've touched on this in the past, but duels are, from what I understand, are very important to your culture.
Yes.
How are they
yes.
treated? Because in Aslandri, duels are sort of like you either do it because, they're your enemy, or you do it because it's a trial by combat.
Well, we do it for many reasons, just to settle simple disputes, any sort of small contrivance can be settled through that. But the winner does receive many spoils if they so wish. But yes, duels are very prevalent. They're called
Important to note that they're always to the death.
they're always to the death. Okay. Right. They're known as Mubaraza, and yes, they're sometimes perhaps a bit too prevalent, but yes, always until one person bleeds out or more.
Okay. Next up. Do you know if... Obviously, we're kind of in the dark here, because there's not much more instruction we know about. To get to the Western Wall and get past it is our goal. We don't really know where we're going after that, but if we are going somewhere, transportation. It's a desert. How do people in the West get from place to place?
Well, most of the time we just simply walk, but they are very long, arduous journeys.
Camels are also known to be used, which are creatures you, as Laundrians, have no idea what those are.
Although conditions are
Sure.
not ideal, and there are these strange creatures
Yeah, honestly, there's not even a word in the common tongue for camel. 'Cause,
that carry water in their bodies that cross the sand. There aren't any open deserts in Eslandri, right? The term desert doesn't technically mean anything, right?
no, you guys don't really have a word for desert either, because
Okay.
there's no deserts in.
I might still
Yeah,
say it
just
on
describe
accident,
it
but I
like
get
a
the point. There's
field of sand.
I gotta get in my fucking... Okay, Attack on Titan. We're in the wall. We're finally exploring. There's these huge sandy dunes. They don't mean anything to me. It's
It's like an ocean of sand.
an
or a
ocean.
field
Oh,
of sand.
honestly, yeah, an ocean of sand. That would make the most sense to us. I mean, I guess that's it for now. I think those are the most important things I wanted to know. Unless somebody else has
Yes.
something they want to ask.
How long will be once we get over the wall? How long will it be until we reach villages or anything of sorts? Is it there a big city or?
I mean, there are various smaller settlements, like I said before, but I believe there is. One second.
Like he's taking a.
Arab is the capital of my people.
Is it spelled A-R-A-B?
No, well, Alraab.
A-L-R-A-A-B. Alrab, okay. Is
Let's
the
write that down properly.
capital, quote-unquote, of the West.
Where are we going to actually wake up?
I don't think they know.
God Emperor. Does no one know? So no one knows.
We don't! In the prophecy, it literally doesn't state anything past that.
You have no idea.
So what are we gonna do?
We just fucking hope for the best. We hope for some divine messaging once we get over there.
I mean, the Tariq saw you through divine messaging,
okay,
so surely.
At the very least, Tariq, where did you grow up?
I grew up
You could always go there. Worst case scenario.
Yes, that seems like that might be opportune. Trying to remember how close it is to the middlemost part of the wall.
It would. I will tell you, it would probably be closer to go there. It is closer than Alrab from where you guys would be entering.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it blank for now until I hear the name.
Yes.
I'm trying to find the name too. I'm trying to find Susie's backstory.
I gotta fucking turn off this light. Jesus Christ, I'm staring right into a lamp.
Honestly, I'm getting a lot of Fremen plus Dothraki vibes from the Westerlings.
Yeah.
It's an ugly.
I found the name of Tariq School.
Also, I'm also learning that Dothraki is the wrong pronunciation. It's Dothrakai. Fucking George. Fuck you, George. No, it's Dothraki, man. Fuck that. Even the audiobook calls it Dothraki.
Yes, Jotruk. That's where I grew up.
Where? This one. Okay.
Jotaruk.
Jataruk.
Jotaruk. Did I say Joe? Oh my god.
Joe.
That's an A. That's not an O. Okay.
Jader. All right, cool. That's all I have.
Jotaruk.
Okay, wait. I actually have one more question. Growing,
We're getting it out of the way.
growing up, when people talk, I don't know if people talked about Eslandri in your villages, but how did they feel about people from about east from the mountain range? Because I'm very nervous that there is a similar miscommunication from us to Westerlings as there is from Westerlings to Eslandrians, and I'm worried that it may be a very hostile environment. So I'm curious to see if you grew up listening or hearing anything like that.
It is very rare that any of the laundries make it across the desert, the ocean of sand. But yes, any little bits I've heard of some people actually making it over the dunes, they weren't treated too kindly. They are some of the best of us, though, any who are strong enough.
I'm just gonna bold this. Alright, I think that is all my questions.
Okay.
Racism.
3 days pass. Tariq teaches maybe some basic Westerling to to Pierre, Roque, and Junia.
What?
Sorry, I was just sending me a bunch of pictures.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. You teaching words?
Teaches some basic Westerling. Just words like, how to say hello, how to say goodbye, how to say how are you, how to say I am lost, how to refer to yourself, how to say I, how to say you, things like that. The equivalents in common. And you find that all of you are struggling pretty hard with it because it's requiring that you use parts of your throat and mouth that you have never used, and to produce sounds that you weren't even aware that the human body could produce. And so it's you're all definitely struggling with it. It's very different from common. Junia, you spend most of your time hanging out around the training grounds. Junia, are you still you're still going cold turkey, huh?
Yeah.
Remind me on the rules about how that's gonna go.
Fuck. I had to note it down. Table. Down here. No. What the fuck? Where did I note it down? It's in this doc?
Drug withdrawal.
I need to roll every day. I know that for sure. Oh wait, do we sign it? Oh yeah, I signed it. And it's physiological. I think it's HD.
3 times.
I love gambling. This is like Okay, 7. We're fine. We passed the first one. We got a 4 on the second one. And
You got a 4 on the second one?
I got a 4 on the second one. And we secured the third one as well.
You rolled really well today. You rolled a 10, a 7, a 4, and a 10.
God.
Locked in on beating this addiction.
Locked in on the campaign. Remember what you did last session?
I'm gonna say that critical success counts as 2 days of progress.
Do you wanna just say then that the next 7, or not the 7. Do you wanna just say that the 10 that Ivan has already rolled will go to the next roll then? Because
No, I mean like Ivan will have 4 days.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So just keep a track somewhere, Ivan. That you've progressed 4 days towards withdrawing.
Wait,
which means you only need 10 more successful rolls.
Or less, technically. Would a 3 count for 3 days?
Probably 3 or 4 days, yeah.
Okay.
3s are so rare. We have not rolled a 3 in a very long time.
Let me put this
Makes sense.
here and do this, and this is gonna be.
But the numbers are from 3 to 18.
Isn't a 3 like a 1 point something percentile?
With
It's like really, really rare, yeah.
Here, let me look at the
I want to say it's like less
Gurps
than
rolling
100.
percentage chance.
That actually feels wrong.
Good.
So rolling a 3 is a 1.9% chance of success.
A 3?
Yeah.
No, the table I'm seeing says 0.5%.
Oh, sorry, this is including 3s and 4s.
Yeah, 1.9 is 4 and 3, yeah.
The bell curve.
Okay.
I love it.
So.
Okay. Oh yeah. I would like to
Oh my god.
inform my party as well about the whole me not drinking. So let me do it in character. So during one of the meetings we all have, I want to also everyone, Junior visibly is slightly shaky, but it's all right. I've decided after the recent events to attempt to drop alcohol, and it's been let's say it's been like two days. It's been only 2 days so far, but I have been able not to get a sip, and I would appreciate if you could make sure I don't get any of it again, if or prevent me if I'm getting close to it, if that's all right with you all. I very much want to put in the effort in it, but I am uncertain how well I'll be able to on my own.
Pierre will glance up at you. They have their mask on now, but you sense some sort of somewhat validation as he kind of very briskly nods his head at you.
Mm-hmm. Rogue Tariq.
You're muted.
Thank you. It's a very brave thing that you're trying to do, Junior.
Okay.
Do you want me to try and keep alcohol away from you?
Yes. Knock me out if need be.
Thank God I hated sharing with you.
Very
and
well.
Tariq says
Very
okay,
well.
Perfect. Very well. All right, we're good.
So 3 days have passed. You occasionally get some updates from a courtier or even Arthur Prio himself, who says things are progressing well and they're still on track to be leaving within 3 days. So in the morning, of July 28th, which is day 58 of the journey. You awaken your nice, fine rooms. You head down to the feast hall and take breakfast, or if you'd like, you can summon a courtier or servant and have them send for breakfast to your room, and it'll be delivered. In some way, you all breakfast, and you've been informed yesterday that there will be a planned departure, and that you will all meet in Naren's throne hall for one final meeting before departing and fully taking a ride out of the city, over the bridge into Western Penright, out of the gates of Western Penright, onto the main road and through the Western Wall. So, and they inform you that West Penright has been informed of this, and the Western Duke being informed that the prophecy, though there was some hesitancy, he has agreed that under close supervision, this Naren soldiers will be allowed to, a small contingent of Naren soldiers will be allowed to ride through the city, granted that they take the closest exit out of the wall, the perimeters of Western Penright. So you all make your way to Naren's throne room, kneel before him, and this time the room is filled to the brim with also a variety of courtiers and minor lords and guilds members. I just want to find some music for myself. Oh, let's get music. Let me know if it echoes through my computer.
Didn't for me.
Looks like it's good. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna use my headphones. Thinky. Oh, sorry, I'm just connecting my headphones. So you all kneel before him, and he sits above you all in his high chair and looks down at you all and says, "Oh, fuck! I gotta roll for Graham to see Graham's success."
We roll H3 2 times as well. HT.
Yeah, if anyone's missing any HP, roll H3 3 times. Which I think...
Huge! That's one. Damn, that's a critical failure. Do I have to do anything? Critical failure.
Oh, you rolled a critical failure to regain HP? Was it a 17 or an 18?
17.
We should be rolling 4 times, right? Because we didn't roll HT for this day. The first day. The first day.
First day we went to sleep. The third. The second and the third. The
4
third
days.
and the third.
4 days.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I'll roll 4 times.
Because we didn't roll HT at the end of last session.
Yeah.
Okay, so I succeeded. It's
I succeeded 2
almost
out of
there.
my 4 rolls. So I get 6 HP.
Fuck yeah, I'm full HP again.
Unless the
First
17
time
does
I've
something.
been full HP.
Yeah, I'm still trying to think about what the fuck 17 could do.
I can look it
Lose
up.
FP, bad sleep, I don't know.
I can look it up.
Yeah, but like, there would be a detriment for that day, but that day has passed, so we basically ignore it.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't remove an HP for a 17. It'd probably be something related to FP or like lost sleep or something.
You could say that you lose an HP because like the wound festers.
I would do that for an 18, but a 17, yeah, it feels mean.
Okay.
Evil.
I should still say though that a 17 is a critical failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would have an effect, but just on that day.
Okay.
But it wasn't this morning.
What would a 4 do then?
Uh,
Nothing. Would it just give you 1? Because
Fine without giving you 2.
they're equal parts is my point. So if you give you 2 for 4, something should still happen on a 17. Is my thought process.
Yes, yeah. Like I'm saying, you would lose FP or something.
Okay.
But it would have been that day, so they would have recovered it by now.
Okay.
like the pain prevents you to sleep instead.
Of a full HP rope.
So close to being
Woohoo!
able to close
Penright.
the Penright dock, yeah.
Yes.
Also, yeah, Joey, you can roll 4 times to regain HP as well. Oh yes, I was trying to pull Graham.
Joey the Tavi.
I don't think Joey's here. Is he?
Don't know. The next time he comes back, I'm just gonna tell him, hey, tell us when you leave.
He did.
Oh, he did? Not bad.
Oh shit, when did he say that?
Let me be stupid.
Oh, the chat. Oh, I always forget that Discord can do that.
Where? Oh, there. Oh. Oh, okay. I did not see.
Okay, so Graham's smithing is actually only at a level 11, so let's see how well he does.
Oh, God.
Okay, 9 out of 11. That's a success of 2.
That's not bad.
He makes a fine halberd.
Not bad at all.
Equipment when it matters, but he gets his halberd back.
No, if you rolled a 4,
Um,
that would have
I
been
don't know why it
awesome.
says he's holding 118 pounds of equipment.
Probably when he had runestone and you never removed it.
Probably, yeah.
That thing was like 40 pounds or something. It was heavy as fuck, I remember that much.
Yes. I mean, it's like the best chest plate you could get as laundry, basically.
If only you
So-
picked literally anything else. That wouldn't like sing at the
Three
bottom.
could have a fire whip right now.
Yeah,
Just saying.
yeah, yeah.
I know it is so sad that, like, the one thing, like, awesome, like, magic legendary item you guys got, you had to leave behind,
Yeah,
so that Graham wouldn't drown.
yeah.
Should have been able to
It
swim.
sucks.
Like, it's still out there. And if anything, it's in the hands of somebody in the south.
Or it could just be in the river.
Yeah, at the bottom of the river because of how heavy it
Or
was.
possibly the ocean.
But you guys left it in the cell.
Oh, yeah, I think we did.
Oh, yeah, just a southern guy has it now. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
That'll be Graham's
Random-
epilogue. He's going to go find it.
Do you think some random like ship guy just put it on and pretended it was his and then like sold it
Okay,
off?
So Graham returns with his halberd, and you all kneel beneath Naren. And he looks out at you all. And you see his daughter is sat on his right hand side. His new wife is sat to the left of him, or his new betrothed sits to the left of him. And his new mother-in-law is sat behind him. And, the room is filled with hundreds of people, a couple hundred people, and you all kneel before him. And staying kneeling, he calls out to everyone and exclaims that we are living in a momentous and historic time, because for the first time finally, after 200 years, the prophecy of Awakening has been truthfully invoked, and the 5 members of the prophecy stand before us all here today now, ready to leave our fair city to continue their quest, make their way past the mountains in the west into the mysterious Westerlands, and bring in and usher in a new age of prosperity when, for the second time, the lands of Aslandri, the united lands of Aslandri, shall be ruled by Madhari, the God Emperor of all Aslandri. And he also mentions that he is certain that when the prophecy awakes him, that the God Emperor will surely be just and bring down the traitor and rebel Duke Giliard while there, and punish the steward of the East for acting so unjustly and proclaim Naren as the lawful Duke of the Greenwood and Lord of Penright. And everyone cheers and claps, and he announces that the prophecy members and their 30 companions shall be departing within the hour from the castle and parade through the streets of both East and West Penright as they leave to bring in this second golden age of Eslandry. And so the 5 of you return to your rooms. There you find all that you have requested.
Everything? Oh, hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
Okay. Time to switch out my weapon to something that isn't a basic ass normal bow that I've had since the start of the campaign.
You're all summoned by Jarlin and a few guards, and they lead you down outside of the castle, outside of the castle walls, and you see an arrangement. A little caravan has been arranged for you all. And Junia, you see Flay atop a horse smiling down at you, and he waves to you. And waves to all of you. And you see, let me see, there's one wagon for, and somebody write this in party notes, I think. There's one wagon for all of you.
Can someone else do it? Because I'm...
Right. I can also write it.
I got it.
Okay.
There's one wagon holding you all.
I'm sorry.
There's
All as in the party, or all as in all the soldiers? Because that'd be a huge wagon if it was
the 5 of you
Okay, one wagon for the party.
with a wagon, 2 wagon drivers on the front, that are armed. There's a wagon full of supplies, including food for the horses, as well as food and water rations for all of you, and various other survival supplies, like tents and whatnot. I'd actually say there's 2 wagons for supplies, and then there's one open wagon, very large one, holding about a dozen armed guards, and the rest of the guards are on horses. So there's 12 guards on the open wagon. There's 2 per wagon, so that's another 6. That's 18. So then there are 12 more, another dozen on horseback, riding alongside the caravan. Yes. And Arthur Prio is also riding horseback, in addition to all of these guards. And you see hoisted on each of the wagons. On your wagon in the very front, you see a purple banner displaying the eye of Utar Kar. Behind that, on the middle wagon, actually in the back 2 wagons, you see they fly the rat of House Heir 2. And yeah, there are 3 wagons behind that. You all enter the wagon together at the front, and see that there are sliding windows that you can pull open from the inside, including one at the front that you can pull open to speak to the wagon drivers. Do note this so that we don't forget that this is a mechanic that this wagon has. And yes, you enter inside. You get a soft pat of the rain on top of the wagon. As it, you sit inside for about 5-10 minutes, waiting for everything to be ordered. And actually, before you step in, Naren approaches you all for one last time. Stands before you all, and um, he stands before you all for one last time and says, "It has truly been an honor to house you all and to meet you all and to be able to aid you in your quest. I truly appreciate all that you've done for me and for the city of Penright. And hope that one day you will return and that we may be friends."
I extend my hand and tell him it was a pleasure meeting you as well. I'm sure you'll do great things here.
He shakes your hand, smiles, looks to the rest of you, and says, "I hope the accommodations are to your liking. If anything is wrong, well, you can let me know, but I imagine you ought to be on your way as soon as possible."
Yes.
So, with that being said, I'll see you all when you return from the Westerlands. And then Aaron turns and leaves. And again, before you and step into the wagon, Arthur Prio walks up to the five of you and says, just to clarify, to make sure we're all on the same page, we'll be taking the main road through the western woods, through Cario, and once we get there, eventually you will be making your way to the western wall. This is the plan?
Yes.
You are
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
And he leaves. And another man approaches himself and takes his helmet off and bows before the five of you and says, "It's truly an honor to serve you all. My name is... Sir Laurel."
Well, Lord, I've seen you at training grounds.
Perhaps. I'm a knight in the service of Naren. This troop has been placed in my command. I'll be riding alongside your wagon. If you need anything, feel free to ask me or to let me know. Yes.
I have heavy encumbrance.
Oh god. Okay. I mean, we could put some stuff down inside the wagon.
Well, no shit. It's all gonna be in the wagon. My point is, once we get there.
Oh god.
It'd be a slow hike west of Cario.
Let me see. I don't have.
And that's
the,
not even including the climbing equipment that we are bound to add.
Oh yeah, jeez.
Okay,
Also,
so lift.
it's not included. It wasn't included in the description, but inside the wagon is a raven, who Pierre named Seymour.
Oh. Nice.
I like that.
Seymour.
Okay, so you want the raven in your wagon?
Yeah, I trust it to
Okay.
be with me.
Cool.
Did you know that I placed 5th in the last Pokemon Tournament League? That's crazy.
The entourage leaves
Crazy,
the
crazy.
castle grounds, as Pierre informs you all as a fun fact, and rides through the streets of East Penright. You all look out of the wagon through the sliding little slits, and gaze upon the crowd that has formed, beginning to form, seeing the banner of Utah car. You even see some people bow beneath the flag. And you even overhear some chatter. Some people talking like, is that the prophecy in there? Is this? Oh my God! Like they're heading out. They're running out. They're with Marin. You hear one small child talking to the parent and asking like, "What's that? What's that?" And the father looks down to his child and says, "That's the prophecy, dear. That's they're gonna make everything better." And you all gaze out to the streets of Penright for the last time before crossing over the bumpy bridge, the great bridge over the Donamark, and entering West Penright and riding through. And you see lots of confused looks. You see lots of soldiers bearing the sigil of the Lord of West Penright, sort of escorting you through the city, out of the walls, and eventually you reach the rough dirt roads, and pass out of the city grounds, past fields of farms, and eventually into the thick woods, the thick forest known as the Western Woods. And finally leave Penright.
Ooh. We
I'm
have
actually still light encumbered somehow.
Hallelujah.
Woo!
I have a song to play.
Okay.
I should have started playing
Holy
it. for the-
damn.
Finally.
Come on.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm only light encumbered all of my
Oh,
stuff.
there's something I was going to do. I completely forgot to do. I think we could continue for another hour or two if everyone else is down.
I mean, all we're doing is traveling, right?
The one thing, there was one thing I wanted to do. Now that we're outside the town,
kill all of them.
no.
Junior was a double agent the whole time.
As like we're leaving, Junior's gonna be like rummaging for her bag. Like once we're out of the city, Junior's gonna start rummaging for her bag and gonna look for it. She seems to be looking for something.
It's alcohol.
No, it's not alcohol. And she pulls out the red scarf that Pierre had given to her a long time ago. I don't remember when, honestly. It's been a fucking while.
I think it might have been in Poi.
Yeah, I think it's in
No, way before that. It was
I think it's before.
it was before we got to the Golan Pass.
It
I
was
think,
before
I think
that?
I think it was in Kali. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god,
It's
it's
like
been a
2 months
fucking
ago.
while. 2 months. Yeah, but that's been like 3 years.
I was still in high school when I bought that scarf.
But Gina's gonna bring it out and she's just gonna give it to Pierre and say, I don't deserve this. And she just extends it back to Pierre.
Pierre, kind of.
I'm sorry.
Pierre looks at you, and he kind of touches some of the fabric of the scarf with his finger, his gloved finger, and kind of bundles it up in his fist, and he pushes it back towards you, and he says, "It's fine. You should keep it. It suits you."
Junior stays silent for like a bit, and you can tell she's like thinking about something, and she proceeds to actually start wearing the red scarf from now on, instead of just keeping it. Let me add that to my character sheet that I am now wearing that.